So hello everybody, a very happy Tuesday. Welcome back. I hope you all had a fantastic break. And I would love to, oh no, sorry, yeah. I would love to introduce you to our newest member of the year, Helen Sewell. Helen.
Hello, Emma. Pleasure to be here.
Oh, it's so lovely to have you with us. A very warm welcome to the Business Navigator. Now, before we find out what you do, and it's really interesting and really exciting, and you're going to be helping me as well with the One Network going to the USA, we're going to tell everybody what you do. We've got a great tip for us.
Well, the one tip I thought I would mention today is, if you've got a business and you're struggling either to make a decision around your marketing, how you should go about something, or whether you're having trouble with your marketing not working, then what I can say to you is that you are lacking some of the fundamentals of a business to be able to leverage your marketing, and that is your identity as a business, and also understanding some of the details that really matter. Now, the identity of your business, if your business is not aligned with your own identity, then your business will be hard work. So aligning your business with your own identity is the first step. That's really important to make running a business much easier. And then you need to be clear about the why of your business and the value proposition that you want to bring to the table. And the value proposition is not a product. It's really the value that you bring. And if you are really clear around that identity of your business, and then you'll find it a lot easier to understand who your customers are. And with your customers and your identity, then defining your marketing strategy will be a much easier affair and a more successful one as well.
That's the last. That's very concise. That's a fantastic tip, and that's very clear. And if people want to find out more, then they can go to your lovely website, which explains what you do. So this is your lovely website, isn't it? The Business Navigator Center, which is a fantastic hub. It's like a hub. It's more than a website. Would you like to tell everybody a bit more about it?
Yes. I mean, I call myself a business navigator because I help people in business understand where they are, where they want to get to, and more importantly, how to get there. And to do that, they need what I call the business navigation tools. And most businesses will have some of them, but don't have all of them. And unfortunately, the one that you're lacking are what's holding your business back. And most businesses will have some, and most businesses will lack some, but the really successful businesses have all of them. And those tools are what allows your business to be sustainable and resilient. And it's the foundation to then lay on top your sales strategy, your marketing strategy, your HR strategy. But all those things should really, if you build a business without those tools, it's like putting, the roof and the windows on the house when you haven't got the foundations.
Yes. And I would imagine that a lot of business owners that you come across, they don't know why. They don't know why. And so
they don't know why it's not working.
Your business is failing. You're gonna just throw money in all these different directions, and it won't give you the results that you want. Yeah,
that's right. But understanding, that those tools fall under 4 categories, which is what's currently, on the screen. And the big picture is around the identity of your business. The second category is the details that matter. There's so much stuff in business, and you can drown in details. But on the other side, we all say the devil is in the detail, and it's true. But it's actually knowing the details that matter, the details that will make a difference in your business. And I have a whole methodology to identify the one that matter to your business, because they are different in every businesses. And then once you've got the details that matter and you've got them at your fingertip, you can do the planning, which is planning everything, planning your strategies, your processes, your resources, your money, your time. And that's all very important, because businesses fail because they've run out of resources.
Yes.
And
Yes.
if you run out of resources, then you'll spend but planning your resources is what allows you to use them in the best possible way. And then the last pillar of business navigation is anticipation, which is having the understanding today of where your business will be tomorrow, because it's only if you understand that you can make sure that tomorrow it's in the right place.
Trajectory.
Yes, it's about
Yeah.
staying on the front foot and having at your fingertips the things that allows you to stir your business on a day-to-day basis. But it's also making sure you learn today what your business will need in a year's time. Because as a business
Oh
owner,
my goodness. Wow, what?
well, yeah, because as a business owner, what you need to bring to your business is different today. If you want to grow your business significantly, for example, what your business will need from you today is different to what the business will need in 12 months' time.
This is
But
why
you
I'm not
should
business
learn
coach.
today what the business will need in 12 months, not learn it when it needs it, because it's too late.
That's brilliant. That is brilliant. This is why I don't give business advice. I am not a business coach in any way, shape, or form. I know simply about sales and marketing, and that is it. And so it's lovely that somebody like your good self comes on board with these lovely expertise. Now, I've come across a million coaches. No, that's not true. I think about 2 million coaches in my time. Now, what I like about you is you won't work with everybody, will you? You won't work with everybody, because I know we all go to work for the money, but actually, go on, what you discriminate against who you work with. What's part of your selection process? You've got a prerequisite.
Yes, I do have a selection process, and the number one requirement for a business a business owner to work with me is that they need to have a greater purpose.
Yeah.
They need to want to make a positive impact in some way, shape, or form. And I'm not discriminating in what that impact is about or who it's with. It could be sustainability, it could be environmental initiatives, it could be supporting a minority group. I don't mind
supporting other business owners.
Supporting other business owners, because that's my greater purpose. My greater purpose is to help businesses that make a positive impact. That's how I can make a bigger impact in the world. But if you are in business just to make money, then we can't work together.
Wow. And why is that? Can I ask
because
why?
I connect with people's passion, and I endorse people's passion for their business. Now, I can't connect with a passion for money. And so I will connect. I have a client who does garden design, but he likes to design gardens for accessibility, sensory gardens, to give access to people who have maybe either sight impairment or physical access issues, maybe a wheelchair or something like that. And so that's his purpose in life. And I know why. I know his why. So I really connect with people's burning desire, and I will support them all the way on doing so. But if somebody's burning desire is to be stinking rich so they can, and screw everybody else in the process, excuse my language, I can't connect. I can't connect with that.
I
have a lady who's got a cleaning business. So it's not specific to industries, but she specifically helps people with disability so that they can retain dignity and quality of life in their home.
Amazing. That's amazing. Wow. I mean, I've never heard of that before. I really haven't. I haven't. I don't know if it's because I'm just surrounded by London sharks. We're all sharks here. We don't.
There are lots of beautiful businesses that are trying to make the world a better place.
Yeah.
And these are the business I want to help.
I think so. I think you'll have a great time here in the One Network, because yes, a lot of us are London sharks, but actually like attracts like. And I was attracted to your passion, and you're very genuine, and you're very open and transparent. And I was really attracted to that, as well as your lovely, unique services. And so I think you'll find lots of One members will agree with you. Yeah, like with having, there needs to be something else. Nobody likes working with a clock watcher. You get paid for every second, every phone call, every letter. So it's lovely to have you with us, Helene. Thank you.
It's lovely to be here.
Oh. Now, what's the best way of getting hold of you? There's the website, so we'll just show everybody again so that they've got the lovely the now you might shorten this but for now you may, right? But for now it's www.the-business-navigator.com, which is fantastic. And I will add that. Obviously you're on the one directory now, and we will add that to this video interview. Fantastic. Who are you looking to talk to then? Who's your ideal client? Who would you really like to help?
So my ideal client is a business owner, entrepreneur who's probably been in business maybe a year or two. I mean, the earlier is actually the better, but often they don't have, the means. And so businesses that have been going on for, maybe a year or two, at least, and either struggling with profitability, or hitting a ceiling and struggling to break through that ceiling to the next level. And I can help with either. I can also help with people who want to exit, but same thing again. I help people who want to exit by making sure the business has longevity. So yes, they will make a good amount of money coming out, but you want to protect the people that are in the business and protect the identity of the business and make sure there's longevity post-sale.
Wow. Well, I'm going to learn a lot. That's fantastic. So again, thank you so much, Helene, for being with us, and a very, very warm welcome. And we're so glad you joined us.
Thank you very much, Emma. I'm looking forward to meeting everybody in your network.
Amazing. Everybody, have a fantastic Tuesday. Welcome back. Get in touch with Helene if you'd like to have a one-to-one with her, and have a great week. Bye from me. Bye from Helene.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.